One of the major challenges facing the small-scale farmers in Kenya and Africa today is the lack of access to proper information on how to conduct their businesses. The new hydroponics green fodder technology that helps farmers conduct their activity with ease allows them to produce animal feed without using soil. Besides, it takes only 6 days to produce feed for animals as opposed to the conventional method that takes 30 to 45 days.
To the young people also, they'll be attracted to farming if they can adapt this kind of growing grass without using the soil. You don't need a farm. I train on a monthly basis, especially the women and the young people, how to go vertical. Because when you go vertical, you don't have to fight anybody because of the land. And you can be able to produce enough feeds to our animals. At the same time, the bigger challenge comes in the cost of the feeds. So, using the hydroponics, we are able to cut the cost by half.
According to Oliver Ndegwa, the CEO of the Fodder Grow Limited, if not properly handled, the fodder may cause death of the animals.
What farmers are using as a growing unit for hydroponic, they're using non-galvanized or galvanized metal trays, which then when they get in contact with water, they can easily rust. So it's ideal for farmers not to use the metal trays, but use plastic food trays, which are recommended. Because if you use any other tray, then it brings contamination to be a very big issue.
Ndegwa adds that poultry feed should take a maximum of 3 days to grow and not 6 days as it is the case for cattle feed. Change of temperature in the production room also has its dangers for the animals.
Because remember, the seed, as it's growing, there's a chemical reactivity. A lot of energy is being used, so heat is also generated. And the heat will increase the temperature. So you need a room which is cooling to cool down the seed as it grows. Now for poultry, from day 1 to day 3, it would be a very ideal because that time the seed has opened up and it will be easier for the bird to digest. Then from day 4, 5, 6, it will be ideal for other ruminants like a cow, like a goat and the rest. From day 6 going to day 7, now the seed science changes.
Tony Willis of South African-owned AfriVet company, which deals mainly with animal health, but also offers several solutions to farmers on animal housing, such as the Kukukaya, a housing unit for poultry, says that more need to be done between the government and the private sector to provide a viable solution to small-scale farmers.
We need the government to take cognizance of what's actually happening out in the rural areas, because that's their support base at the end of the day. Whether it be South Africa, whether it be Kenya, government needs to be involved, because in order for a successful project to be rolled out, you need government to support these initiatives.
If well utilized, this method will enable Kenya to become food secure at a time when the country is struggling to curb food insecurity, with about 1.5 million people facing starvation. Josephine Wawira, GBS.